I was away from the church for 28 years, but when I came back and they were receiving on the hand, at what point did they change to receiving on the hand, and why? What was the thought behind doing that?
Yes, this issue to change the traditional manner of reverence and to stand and to receive in hand came from the Netherlands during the Second Vatican Council still. And they introduced this without permission of the church. The bishops and clerics in Netherlands introduced this new manner illicitly and spreading all over the North Europe countries, Belgium, Germany, France, Austria. It was spreading like a cancer. And then the Pope Paul VI had forbidden this in 67. But the bishops of these countries continued to press the Pope, and then the Holy Father made he asked all the bishops of the world, everyone, his meaning about this new manner of receiving Holy Communion. And the qualitative majority of the bishops all over the world rejected this new manner of receiving in hand because of the danger of loss of fragments, of decreasing of the faith or devotion. And so the qualitative majority of all the bishops of the world, 68, rejected this as dangerous. And even so, 1 year later, 69, the Pope gave the permission to these bishops. Even so, the Pope was not so content with this. This is a fact you can read. There are books published with all the documentations about this.
I certainly remember when I first saw it introduced, when it was still illicit. The ideology was that we are adults and not children, so we should receive the Eucharist the way adults receive food and feed themselves.
Yes.
So that was also part of the ideology, at least in some areas here in the United States.
Yes, but our Lord Jesus Christ said, unless you become a child, you will not enter in the kingdom of heaven.
Right.
Our Lord did not say, unless you become adult.
So
this habit came not as a sign of increasing the devotion and the adoration, but to reduce all signs of adoration. And this is a fact. We have to constate this. But this is our crisis, and this is a problem, and we have to be in the church so honest to acknowledge this. This is a crisis in the church. And because 100 years after our death, they will say, this was a problem, a crisis. Why they were silenced? Mm-hmm. And so I'm speaking.